wrestling fans, Joe Wheeler here along with Jonathan Darwin, welcoming you to another action-packed edition of the Southern States Wrestling Power Half Hour. Jonathan, we've got a title match this week.
Yeah, we do. Bruiser Bob is going to be defending the Southern States Heavyweight Championship against Murphy Costigan. Lawrence might be there. Daniel Richards might be there. We don't know.
It's going to be a tremendous program, as always, here with Southern States Wrestling. Let's get the action started.
All right,
Joe Wheeler for Shawn Cruz.
Jonathan Darwin, I tell you what, we are going to see a fight right here. Shawn Cruz is coming into this thing more intense than I have seen him in years. He's got a new look, he's got a new attitude, and he's here for a fight. And this is going to get ugly because Shawn's here for a fight. We know how tough Lawrence is. We know how much punishment he can dish out. I tell you what, fans, this is going to be a brawl right here, Southern States Wrestling. I'll guarantee you that, as these guys got a lot to prove, and they're here to prove it tonight.
Yeah, Shawn Cruz coming back to Southern States Wrestling, Joe. Lost that loser leaves town match. You were a part of that, getting to call the action there.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's been over a year ago. He lost the loser leave town match to Wade Atkins. And, Shawn Cruz went home and he thought about things, and he's looked and watched and followed Southern States Wrestling since then. And, he's come back because he didn't want to go out the way he did, and he's got things to prove. And like I said, he's got a new attitude and a new look about him. And, Shawn was always a tremendous competitor before. I mean, he was always a great, great wrestler, as you could always count on him to deliver. But the intensity level, he is taking it up a notch, as he well needs to against Lawrence.
Yeah, and the thing is, Shawn may have earned the praise of the fans yet. The man who he's still not earned the respect of, though, is Wayne Atkins. Wayne Atkins has still refused to shake Shawn Cruz's hand.
That's true. That is true. And it's going to be interesting to see what it takes for that to play out. We got to cover quick one count only on that one. But yeah, you're right. I mean, Shawn he's out. He's wanting to prove to Wade Atkins and to the fans and everybody here in Southern States Wrestling, he's here for the right reasons. So we're just going to have to see how it works out.
Oh, come on now. Jeremy Westwood can only do so much. If anything, you want to get Daniel Richards out of here.
Well, the rich man from north of Richmond definitely holds a manager's license. I have checked into that personally. So he is legally able to be a ringside.
Are you sure it ain't a Fugazi? I got a feeling it is. Because that man loves to bribe people and just take the cheap way. Don't get me wrong, the man has money, but he's not above taking a little bit of keeping it in his pocket.
Sure. Cruz just nailed him with that forearm right there and got him in, got an arm bar on him as he's going to wear down Lawrence here. And now laying in a series of elbows. Shawn Cruz is on a mission, man.
Yeah, Shawn Cruz like a man possessed out there. I tell you what, I've seen Shawn Cruz for probably about 10 years now, working with him in other promotions. And this is the most intense I've ever seen the man.
He's taking it to a new level. I mean, Shawn has competed in numerous promotions all around the country. I mean, he is a veteran competitor, no question about it. And he knows how to get things done in there, but he's got a tough fight tonight with Lawrence, the fixer. And Lawrence knows how to throw his weight around, as you see.
Well, I'm going to tell him you said that, Joe.
Hey, it's on record right here.
Yeah. Forearm into the corners now as fixer taking down Cruz. What a way to wrench the neck, Joe.
Lawrence is putting that pressure on the head, neck, shoulder area of Shawn Cruz. Driving that knee into the back while he's pulling back on his chin. Put a lot of pressure on your upper skeleton. And now Lawrence laying in those elbows of his own. In for a cover, referee's in and got a 2 count as Cruz is not done.
No, Cruz still has plenty to go here. Lawrence is going to have to do a lot more if he wants to get the 1-2-3 on Shawn Cruz. Wait a minute. Oh. Hey, Lawrence, you might be careful what you wish for, telling Cruz to get up. That's going to bite you in the butt, sir.
They are trading shots now, and Shawn Cruz going to an irate.
There's the old Shawn Cruz I know.
Right?
You see the venom coming out of the man's face.
He's here to prove a point, and he's going to do it any way he needs to, and he's got to pull out everything he can to get past Lawrence, the fixer. I mean, he is a tough, big dude. Oh!
Good boot by Cruz. And Cruz, he says that's all. Could this be the end of Lawrence, the fixer here? Going for that disc. Oh, no, Lawrence caught him.
Got him up fireman's carry position here. No, Shawn was able to reverse that. He's grabbed his arm, though. He's got that arm bar.
Daniel Richards! What is that? Come on now!
Daniel Richards has hit the ring. He obviously was concerned about Lawrence.
Concerned about... Oh! Well, I tell you what, if there's any reason now to revoke Daniel Richards' manager's license, this is Exhibit A, Your Honor.
Absolutely, as they are now having their way with Shawn Cruz. And the real question is anybody going to come help Shawn? I mean, is anybody going to come help him?
Yeah, I mean, he's been back, but I don't know how many friends he's made upon his return to Southern States Wrestling.
The fixer going back in on him. Daniel Richards told him he's, punishing. They're setting him up here. Shawn Cruz is in a lot of trouble now. Richards here. Oh, that neck breaker.
We need to get medical attention out here right now.
Wow, Lawrence the fixer and Daniel Richards, they have done a number on Shawn Cruz. And Shawn he's just trying to prove himself again. That's pretty much what it all boils down to. He's trying to prove himself and trying to prove that he's worthy. And he really just got pummeled in this situation.
Cutting Edge Entertainment offers the very best in DJ services, MC services, party music, karaoke, professional sound for any event. Great for weddings, birthday parties, anniversaries, concerts, school dances, bar mitzvahs, charity events, and any social gathering you may have. Cutting Edge Entertainment, done the way you want it, dependable, and ready to meet your needs. Did I mention affordable? It's not just an event, it's a holiday tradition. Southern States Wrestling presents the 32nd Annual Thanksgiving Extravaganza. Saturday, November 25th, 7:30 p.m. Armed Forces Reserve Center Armory, 399 Highway 11W in Mount Carmel, Tennessee, just 1 mile west of Kingsport. In the main event that will not be seen on our programming, it's the fight of the year for control of Southern States Wrestling. Who will survive this 8-man elimination match as Daniel Richards and his thugs battle the King of Kingsport, Bo James, and his family? If Richards and his team wins, Daniel becomes the new owner of Southern States Wrestling. If the family wins, Richards and his gang must disband. Plus 5 other big matches. The only way to see all of the action is you have to be there live and in person. We will also be collecting non-perishable food items and new toys for Hunger First of the Tri-Cities to help those in our community in need also have a happy holiday season. It's all on the line. The Thanksgiving Extravaganza, Saturday, November 25th, 7:30 p.m. Armed Forces Reserve Center Armory, 399 Highway 11W, Mount Carmel, Tennessee, just 1 mile west of Kingsport. Don't you dare miss it. Be there! Thanks to our friends at Dalton Direct Carpets and Flooring of Kingsport. All kids 12 and under will be admitted to general admission free with a paid adult to the Thanksgiving Extravaganza.
that when you're dealing with the current ownership of Southern States Wrestling, you have to think ahead. You got to play a little dirty, because Lord knows they do. That's why the rich man north of Richmond is waiting until Saturday, November 25th, just before the match, to reveal who my mystery fourth man is on my team, as we face Bo James's team for control of Southern States Wrestling, which I will have at the end of that night. Now, the reason I have to do such dastardly deeds is because before we even have that match, I have to fight Bruiser Bob. And yes, I said fight, because we know Bob doesn't know how to wrestle. But Bob, I've got a little something in store for you tonight, because Bob, you are going to have to face my man, Murphy Costigan, and he's going to soften you up just like we did to Shawn Cruz.
Oh, I'm gonna kiss her, alright? But it's coming home.
Hey! Jason, get Bob in this corner. Stay right there. Stay right there. You get over in this corner.
I'm in this corner.
You get over right there. That's where you get. I have made an executive decision, seeing how earlier tonight, two of these idiots right here beat up referee Shawn Cruz in the hallway back here. We have it on video, don't act surprised. I'm going to referee this match to make sure it goes right down the middle here tonight.
Bo James entering himself in this match as the special guest referee.
Jonathan Darwin, I tell you what, this is an explosive situation that we've got going right here, as Bruiser Bob, the current reigning defending Southern States Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, is taking on Lord Murphy Costigan.
That's a good way to get rid of the kilt.
There you go. And Bo James has appointed himself special guest referee for this matchup. This is going to get wild.
Well, as you know, Jake Booth was scheduled to referee this match, but he got jumped. That's why I had to come out here.
Yeah, Jake got attacked in the back, and we have that video footage, of course, and that's why Bo James is out here to referee this contest. The Southern States Wrestling Heavyweight Championship is on the line in this matchup here. That is crucial here, and this thing is going to explode.
Yeah, it is. I got a feeling Bo's going to give a little bit of latitude and let these guys just fight it out.
They are pounding each other here. Bruiser Bob with a big chop right there, and a second as Bruiser Bob is taking it right to Lord Murphy Costigan and biting him now on the forehead.
Oh my gosh! Costigan may have thought better of it to bite Bob.
Yeah, that's a technique I don't think I would employ myself, but each to his own here, as these guys are just going toe to toe.
Have you ever seen a referee pull a competitor by their beard hair?
I can't say I have, but, you know, that's the beautiful thing about wrestling. You never know what you're going to see next sometimes. Costigan ain't pulling no hairs. He ain't pulling no punches. He is laying it in there Bob is as well, man. These guys are just slugging it out here tonight, Jonathan.
Yeah, and Bob with those big battering rams in the corner. I mean, yeah, Bob looks a little unorthodox. Bob looks a little wild, but he knows how much that Southern States Heavyweight Championship means, and he's going to do everything in his power to keep the title around his waist.
Absolutely. And Costigan is doing everything he can to pummel Bob and get that belt back. He's dumping him out through the second rope here as Lord Murphy now setting him up. Got him draped over that rope, and he's just ripping at the face. And a thunderous forearm.
Yeah, Costigan going to what he knows again. Oh, wait a minute, Bob catches him.
And he bites him.
You know, I got to wonder, though, with Bob, maybe he needs to put a little Texas Pete on that.
Yeah, right? Oh, he's going right in, raking the eyes. You know, Bob's not going to employ a whole lot of scientific wrestling here. He's in a fight. He knows he's in a fight. And he's going to do what it takes to keep his belt.
Yeah, here's the thing. Everybody thinks Bruiser Bob is a little crazy, a little wild. But inside the head of what some would call a maniac is a really methodical individual. He does have a plan once that bell rings.
Oh, yeah. Don't let his demeanor fool you. He's a lot smarter than what he lets on. And you can tell that by his tactics in the ring. I mean, he's tremendous in the ring, and he can't be that completely unhinged and compete as well as he does.
Yeah, you hear the fans getting in, and knee right across the sternum, knocking the wind out of Costigan. Possible retention here of the title. But a 2 count.
We got Jonathan Blythe in one corner, Daniel Richards in the other. Titles on the line here. And Costigan with those European-style uppercut forearms, man. They will rock your world. Look at how he throws them in there.
Yeah, Bob getting dazed hard and a big headbutt to follow up. But, I mean, that was like no avail.
Bob's like, here, let me show you a headbutt.
Hey, I don't think I got it right the first time. Let me show it to you again, Costigan. Talk about getting your coconut rocked.
Man, I tell you what. That's like getting hit with a 2x4 in the skull like that.
And Bob enjoys that, too. Wait a minute. Costigan, though, with that axe handle and
throwing those fists in there as hard as he can, pounding on that hard head of Bruiser Bob. So I don't know how effective that was, but oh my God, he's going to break his fingers. Look how he's bending his fingers back there, Jonathan.
But it's all legal.
You're just making up rules as you go along. I know more rules than you do. I know rules.
Like you hear the exchange by Daniel Richards and Bo James. I mean, no love lost between those two people.
Absolutely not. Especially Richards is trying to take over the place. Oh, my! Nicely done side suplex, and Bo is not even trying to count it. He never even made an effort to get on a knee to count it.
Is Bo calling it down the middle still, you think?
I wouldn't say so after that last one.
Well, I mean, he's getting in there. I mean, I know he's not a fan of Costigan, but if there's anybody I thought would call it even, it would be Bo James. Bo,
I would think so, but given all the animosity that's gone on between these two guys, you know, I think Bo seemed to be leaning towards Bruiser Bob a bit, to put it modestly. Oh, Bob in the ropes. Oh, he caught him there.
that clothesline rocked Costigan hard. You hear the war cry coming out of Bruiser Bob as he lays down.
Not sure what Bruiser Bob's plan is here, but we've got a 10 count being told.
I'm perplexed, Joe. I really am.
Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly Bob's intent was about doing that. But they are coming up nose to nose, and the fists are flying, and we're swinging and fighting again as these guys are fighting it out. Southern States Wrestling Heavyweight Championship is on the line, and it means a lot to both of these guys, and you can see it in the intensity of these fists that they're throwing.
Yeah, and Bruiser Bob takes down Costigan. Richards on the canvas. Come on.
Bob's got a 3 count in the ring here.
Oh, come on. Hey, there's the rat face Fink Lawrence.
Blythe just got Richards. Lawrence is coming in. Bo's over to stop him and caught Lawrence coming in. In the meantime, Bob's had Lord Costigan down for a 30 count. Bo's tied up over there with Lawrence.
And poor Bobby not getting the pinfall count he needs here.
Jason.
Hey, Bob's got. Oh, the chain. There.
Costigan's got a chain.
No, come on, no way.
Daniel,
turn around, come on. Oh, no.
The heart punch with the chain as well. And Bob is just staggered. He's trying to hold on. And a second heart punch by Costigan. As Bob now is dropped. And Bo has seen none of it. Will he count it, though?
He's checking the hands. He thinks Costigan did something. What a wise man.
There's 1. There's 2.
Bo didn't like it, but he called it.
Begrudgingly, he just counted that 3 count. And the winner of the matchup and the new Southern States Wrestling Heavyweight Champion is Lord Murphy Costigan. He's regained the title. Lord Murphy Costigan has stolen the title from Bruiser Bob, and here comes the fixer, Lawrence. Jason Blythe is coming in now to try to help Bob, but what a situation here.
Yeah, I mean, old pandemonium is broken loose here. I mean, this is still going on, Joe. Wait a minute. Oh, Costigan shoving Bo.
They got Jason down. Oh, and he just attacked his arm. The arm that's been injured.
I tell you what, you're going against a veteran like Bo James. Oh, no way. This is going to turn into a mugging, a 3-on-1. This is almost what happened to Jake Booth in the interview area today.
Bo's down. He's in trouble. If anybody's watching in the back, we're going to need to get some help out here.
Joe Wheeler, go up there and do something.
I don't know if I'll be able to do much. We need to get some help out here if at all possible.
There's Bob with the chain. That's enough.
Thank God Bruiser Bob was able to clear the ring. The question now is how badly is Bo James hurt? What a mess.
It's not just an event, it's a holiday tradition. Southern States Wrestling presents the 32nd Annual Thanksgiving Extravaganza, Saturday, November 25th, 7:30 p.m. Armed Forces Reserve Center Armory, 399 Highway 11W in Mount Carmel, Tennessee, just 1 mile west of Kingsport. In the main event that will not be seen on our programming, it's the fight of the year for control of Southern States Wrestling. Who will survive this 8-man elimination match as Daniel Richards and his thugs battle the King of Kingsport, Bo James, and his family? If Richards and his team wins, Daniel becomes the new owner of Southern States Wrestling. If the family wins, Richards and his gang must disband, plus 5 other big matches. The only way to see all of the action is you have to be there live and in person. We will also be collecting non-perishable food items and new toys for Hunger First of the Tri-Cities to help those in our community in need also have a happy holiday season. It's all on the line. The Thanksgiving Extravaganza, Saturday, November 25th, 7:30 p.m. Armed Forces Reserve Center Armory, 399 Highway 11W, Mount Carmel, Tennessee, just 1 mile west of Kingsport. Don't you dare miss it. Be there! Thanks to our friends at Dalton Direct Carpets and Flooring of Kingsport. All kids 12 and under will be admitted to general admission free with a paid adult to the Thanksgiving Extravaganza.
Daniel Richards! You scrawny, overbearing, obnoxious meatbag! What'd you think was gonna happen after you kept sticking your nose in my business for far too long? You cost me the Southern States Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, my championship! And now, you gotta deal with the consequences. For it's you and I in an no holds barred match. Anything goes. So I can do whatever I want to you. So come this Saturday, Richards. You might be a rich man, but you're about to go broke when I welcome you to Bruiser City, meatbag! Yeah!
November the 25th. Armed Forces Reserve Center, Mount Carmel, Tennessee. Southern States Wrestling presents the Thanksgiving Extravaganza. It's not just an event, it's a tradition. You see, since becoming the Southern States Wrestling Heavyweight Champion for the second time, got some rather troubling news. It seems not only do I have to participate in an 8-man tag to determine the future of Southern States Wrestling, now it seems that me winning this title back has rubbed some people the wrong way, because I have to defend my Southern States Wrestling Heavyweight Championship against sensational Wayne Atkins. How many times do I have to leather this clape before you lads get the point? Wayne Atkins, I have beaten you more times than I can count. You have come after me for this championship and you got by me one time. But how did it work out the other times, Wayne? So if I have to beat you again to prove a point, then so be it. Because not only am I going to defeat you and retain the Southern States Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, after myself, Daniel Richards, and our team, after we are victorious in the 8-man tag, I'm going to personally toss you out the back door. You'll never wrestle in Southern States Wrestling again by the end of this, Wayne Atkins. On to the 8-man tag. Bo James, Wayne Atkins, Shawn Cruz, Jake Booth. We're getting down to the wire, lads. You say you're dangerous and I hear right, but we're going to prove to you that we're far more dangerous and we're far more dastardly than you lot can ever imagine. So November the 25th, Thanksgiving Extravaganza, Mount Carmel, Tennessee at the Armed Forces Reserve Center. Come out and see the landscape of Southern States Wrestling change forever.